What's up, Tell 'em gang? It's your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session. And you know what? We're going to be talking about Steve Willis, the referee of the hour. And I ain't gonna even lie, y'all brought this on y'allself, because I was gonna let it go. Y'all kept saying Tank take the knee. Tank took the knee. It's an automatic down there. Okay, cool. But I said that's true. If that's true, Tank knew what he was doing. He did it. The outcome would be what it was. Now let's bring that back a few steps. I'm like, that's the referee discretion to call if that's the knockdown, if you want to call a timeout, whatever it is. The referee in that situation was what? Confused. He was confused. He didn't know so what did he do? He called timeout, sent Lamont to the corner. Okay, so immediately he takes the knee. He goes to the corner. Steve Willis actually never notices, but he actually calls timeout right there. You see that motion? He calls timeout. Send Lamont to the corner. He could be thinking it's up to his discretion to do what he want to do. So this fight could have went a lot of different ways just off of that call. See, what y'all not understanding is y'all not in the ring. I'm not in the ring. Calvin not in the ring. Showbiz ain't in the ring. Nobody's in the ring but the two fighters and the referee by contract, by law. So the referee is there for the fighter's safety. The referee does not know if it's a problem with Gervonta. He don't know if he don't got his mouthpiece in. If he don't know. If he's finna quit, he don't know. In a fight in this magnitude with them type of stakes, the referee does not want to play a role in the final outcome of the fight. Y'all so butthurt on wanting to take a loss. Y'all want him to take an L to a person who really honestly didn't beat him. Lamont Roach did not beat him. If you go watch the fight again, Lamont Roach did not do enough to take the win. It is what it is. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, and this is from a guy who been telling y'all for the last month or two that Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis was going to be a great fight, and it's not a cherry pick, and this fight can actually go the distance. I've been saying it. Y'all, now listen, I said you got to look at his mental. You got to look at all their history together. All these things matter. Lamont Roach never been a steamroll. So y'all was saying he was this goofy gonna get knocked out in the second, third round. I'm like, bro, where y'all getting this from? This is a real ass fighter. If anybody was a real fighter, it would be Lamont Roach. Y'all don't know what y'all talking. Y'all don't know boxing. Now I ain't gonna say Showbiz don't know what he's talking about, but he did say Lamont Roach he was saying a lot of stuff. That's on him, and he ate his words for it. He said it himself. So I mean, y'all gotta talk to him about that. Me, I said that this was going to be a hard fight for Gervonta. I said it from the beginning. It's because y'all ain't believe me. Y'all just kept on saying, I'm a Tank Glaze. I'm glazing Tank. You just defending anything you do. That's not true, bro. I know boxing. I know styles make fights. I know that's going to be a hard style. A counter puncher trying to counter puncher that know each other. It's a recipe for disaster. I'm surprised Tank even took the fight. With that being said, Steve Willis called a timeout in between that whole commotion. He said Lamont to the corner, called a timeout. I never noticed it, but me going back and looking at it and trying to understand the whole thing, I figured it out. I know Steve Willis is a very good referee, and he's not biased. So it's like I just had to go and figure out what that was. And I see he called timeout because he don't know. The referee discretion, he is to do what's best for the fighter. He in there to protect the fighter. If you think you're taking too much of a beating, if you think you can't handle it, if you think your eyes not good, he's there for the fighter. So he don't know what it is. And of course, Tank being a face of boxing, he's making sure he's good. I mean, it is what it is. Like why you think Tank always talking to the referee? I hate that Tank do that. That's another thing that I don't like the focus level on Tank. I like somebody on capitalize off Tank always talking to the referee, and what Lamont do, punch his ass. I digress. Listen. Steve Willis is a great referee. He's a great referee, bro. So we ain't gonna jump down that he made a bad decision. he made a decision he thought was best for that. When these type of high stakes fight, when Floyd and all the teams and Floyd and Zab jumped in the ring, they didn't disqualify them. They let them fight it out. It's too much on the line. You don't want the referee to have to come in between the final decision of the fight. Without that knee, who won the fight? I say Gervonta, or it was a tie. And I think it came to a fair decision. Y'all not finna tell me otherwise. Steve Willis did a great job. He did a good job refereeing. He let them fight out the clinch. He kept one arm man, let them work their way out the clinch. People was able to do their thing. It was a rough, tough fight for Gervonta Davis. I'm not trying to say it wasn't. I'm not trying to say it wasn't. It was a hard fight, and like I knew it was. But Gervonta, bro, he took it. He edged it out. Y'all can't say just because y'all thought Lamont Roach was going to win and get steamrolled and he came from a 130 and he did all this to Tank, that Tank can't handle Shakur, he can't handle Devin, he can't handle all these guys who don't know him like that, who ain't been training with him, who don't know his tendencies, who don't know his trainers. He don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to realize Lamont always had this chip on his shoulder anyway. From Tank beating him in the amateurs. He never let that go. Tank been let that go because he won. Lamont had that chip on his shoulder, and now Gervonta got a chip on his shoulder. So that's why I say I don't really want the rematch, because I don't want them guys to have to fight each other. It was too much respect in that fight. If you know boxing, you see how they fight and they respect each other too much. Tank tapping Lamont on the stomach in between round, they tapping each other glove, good round, shit like that. Like it was a brother sparring session out there. I'm sorry to tell y'all, yes, Tank got hit one time, he got rocked one time. The other time y'all talking about he got rocked, he got hit in the arm and got pushed back. The same when he got hit in the face, it was the same thing. He just hit him. He just caught him flush with that shot. Come on, man. He didn't hurt Tank, bro. Tank came right back with a flurry of punches right after that. As soon as he got that knockdown, Tank was never hurt at that knockdown. Them punches never hit. We all know this. Come on now, y'all. The referee called timeout. It is what it is. And Steve Willis is a great referee. All right. Okay, I get it. That y'all feel like, oh, well, yeah, I bet you will feel like that because you love Tank. You a Tank Glazer. You love Tank. Yeah, whatever. I just don't understand what is the urgency for y'all to want Tank to lose to somebody who really didn't beat him. It'll be a controversy forever. If y'all say Shakur so great, Shakur gonna beat the shit out of Tank, right? Why don't y'all just wait for Shakur to whoop his ass then, right? Wait for Keyshawn to whoop his ass. Really whoop his ass. Oh, he won. Now, please do not get me wrong, Lamont Reaper Roach. You are a great fighter. I've been saying this the whole time. The Roach is gonna do good in the fight. He never been an easy fight. For nobody. To me he won a Cruz fight. To me, I would have gave it to Roach if I had to pick somebody. I mean, I see why it was a draw, but I mean, it is what it is. The Heron fight, that could have been either way. I don't know. I would have probably gave that a draw too, shoot. But I mean, hey, that one was a little bit different. But it ain't about the past. It's just about like, this is the biggest stage of your career. The referee actually did his job. I'm sorry to say he did his job. He didn't know what was going on. He sent timeout. He sent them to the corner. Timeout. Send him to the corner because he don't know if he finna call a knockdown. He don't know what's going on. He don't know if he finna quit. He don't know. All he just know at this time, like, he just didn't get hit with them punches. He's in the ring. I want this without y'all, just because y'all can't see what happened. I mean, the referee who's making the call, the only other person who's allowed to be in the ring, that's why they're in the ring. So when they go back and ask him what happened, like, I sent him to the corner and I was confused. I signaled for a timeout. I sent him to the corner, and that's what happened. That's what happened. It's what it looked like. He signaled for a timeout, sent him to the corner. One. What the fuck you doing, Tank? Then he said that looked like a knockdown. That's what it looks like to the ref. You can't be mad at the referee. You can't be mad at Tank. It was a big miscommunication through the whole fucking world. Obviously, it wasn't just in the ring, it's the whole world. Tank wasn't supposed to do this shit. We understand that. It should have been a knockdown in y'all eyes. That's the rules. But I want y'all to understand what the referee rules are. The referee don't have the rules that y'all know. I know y'all know if somebody get knocked down, you get 10 seconds. That's all y'all know about boxing, but it's more rules to the rules. It's more regulations and rules to that. Like, if Tank had to stop, if there was no series of punches being thrown and Tank had to just went into the corner or just went to the referee, like, I got something in my eye, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. If he didn't even do that whole little motion, if none of that, we wouldn't even have a conversation. But I understand what y'all saying. Oh, but he did do it. We get it. That's why it was not called, and it moved on. The stakes and the fight was too close. The fight was close at the ninth. It was close. The fight was too close for the referee to want to have a stake in the how the fight ended. And y'all saying y'all want the referee to have a stake in how the fight ended because it didn't end how y'all wanted to win. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all could be mad at me. Y'all could be mad at the referee. You could be mad at boxing, the commission. But I mean, it's New York. It's New York. They just overturned Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia to a no contest. So y'all might be right. Y'all might get what y'all want. But I'm just telling y'all, it's not satisfactory. Like, y'all happy about a win that he really didn't get. That fight was a close fight. I scored it 7-5. Gervonta with the knee. I scored it a tie. That's just me. Nah, that's just me. I'm not a judge, so it don't matter what I scored. It don't matter what y'all say either. It don't matter what nobody but the referee say. If he did not declare it a knockdown, he didn't say nothing. He signaled for a timeout. He did his job. You in there in real time. You got to react. Understand? You're trying to count it as a knockdown, but that's up to the referee discretion on how you wanted to do it. We just synced it with Benavidez and Morel. That he didn't see that. The referee can only see what he can see in the ring. It is what it is. And then people trying to bring up, oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I seen Tank, he had a little couple dirty tactics in the fight. Yeah, because he was getting frustrated. Like he thought this fight was gonna be different. I think he thought they was gonna go out there and spar like Keyshawn and Shakur want to do for the bag. I think he thought it would have been more like that. And then he was just fine. Then Lamont was just gonna not try to win. But Lamont was not going. Lamont had, like I said, Lamont got that chip on his shoulder since the amateurs. Tank made him better. You beat me 2 times. I gotta beat you. I need to get my get back. Then we're gonna get on the biggest stage of our life. You think I'm gonna let you do that to me? Hell no, Lamont wasn't going. And I knew that. You gotta think about these as real fighters. This ain't Lamont first loss either. Every loss, Lamont, he lock in. He lock in. Let me get better. What did I do wrong? He locking in. So what that mean? A draw? He locking in. That Jamel here, he ain't feel like he lost, but I gotta do more. This one, he don't feel like he lost. He gonna feel like I gotta do more. Let me get back in the lab. Tank ain't never really had that. He just knock everybody out and then just keep on doing what he been doing and think you still gonna have to upgrade. You gotta go to the new level, and that's what he gotta do now. He gotta get in the gym, go crazy. I do think the next fight is gonna be different. I don't want the next fight. I don't want the next fight unless they really not friends how they say it is. Or it ain't what it look to me. It look like a real respectable fight in there. Good punch, good round. That's what it looked like. Man, what you do to me like that for? Oh, you see me with that shoulder? I'm gonna hit you with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looked like brothers fighting in there. Like, that is what it is. And I think Steve Willis can see that, hearing them talking back and forth, hearing what they saying. He can see that. He can see Tank wasn't hurt by that. This is the referee. It's his call. It's not your call. It's not the judge call to call that a referee. You can't be like, oh, I think the judges should have just overruled the referee and called that a knockdown. That's not their job. Their job is to take the referee ruling and go on with the round. Without that knee, Tank won that round. Now, I get it. With that knee, Tank wouldn't run around, and y'all say he would have won a fight. But if you look at the accuracy of the punches and all of that, no, Tank would have still he had more accuracy in his punch. He had higher accuracy than Lamont Roach. Yes, I understand y'all saying, well, Lamont hit him and he almost knocked him out. No, he didn't. He did get him one good time. If y'all want to classify as a wobble, he wobbled him. He wobbled him. Okay, you can have it. He wobbled Tank. Now what? He didn't still there win a fight. There was a whole bunch of weak spots in that fight where they wasn't doing nothing, and Tank had to press him. You're supposed to be trying to take it from the champion, right? Now, not why he got to come bring it to you. You supposed to be bringing it to him. Lamont should have been putting the gas on. Lamont wasn't putting pressure on. Tank had to engage with him to get him to even do anything. Teddy said, come on, fight. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all didn't see the fight. Y'all just see the clip. Y'all seen the knockdown. I don't even think half y'all seen the fight. I think y'all just see the knee. They don't know nothing past the knee. Y'all probably don't even know who Steve Willis is. Y'all probably don't even know. I know y'all don't know who Lamont Roach is. That's why y'all so mad, because y'all keep saying it's a cherry pick wrong. Y'all don't understand boxing. It is what it is. It's not your choice. It's the referee choice. From his point of view, he was confused. Timeout, y'all. Go to the corner. Let me see what's up with this. That's good refereeing. Steve Willis, the dog, he all in all the fights. He had the best job in the world. Come on now. Don't do that to Steve Willis. Don't do that to Steve Willis. Y'all know he the man in there. Y'all know he love his job. He the best referee. the most entertaining referee we got in the sport. I would say his eyes tell it all. He be in the moment. That's Steve Willis. He in the moment. I think he made. I understand y'all say he didn't make the right call. That should have been like that. It could have not been a right there, but from his discretion, he got to make calls like this all the time. And y'all think y'all know the rules because y'all know like, oh, he leaning on the rope. That's considered a knockdown, but it's more to that rule. It's like I think the rule is like you got to be like your feet got to be under the line of the belt, or your feet got to be from up under you or something like that. You got to be where you actually fall and not like going backwards. It's a difference. People don't understand it. They just know the first layer of the rule because they heard somebody else say it. They didn't do their own research. They never fought before. They don't understand all the rules. Now I get most fighters just saying the same thing. There was a knockdown because it visually looked like a knockdown, but those series of punches did not hit Tank, and the punch that y'all saying did hit Tank barely grazed his eyelash. It didn't do the damage, and it was the other eye that hit. So it wasn't like he went to go wipe this eye. He went to go wipe this eye that the braid hit. Come on, man. I know y'all want Tank to lose, but at least let him lose to somebody who actually beat him. Y'all said Keyshawn gonna knock him out. Let him lose to Keyshawn then. Hey, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 Times. Tell him I'll see y'all tomorrow.